They'll be calling you a radical. Finally, right as I'm ready to give up, finally, we get some good news. To everybody who's out there fighting, these fuku fighters, you anti-nuclear fighters. As when I was in Southern California, down at the Songs protest, and that amazing group of activists that none of us had ever met, we all came together like that. By the way, where that sea lion, his Geiger counter out there showing it radioactive, as you guys know, I stood right there, right on that exact spot a few months ago when I was in San Diego. Joni Ray and I went down there, and we're the ones who went over, we're the only ones who went over and exposed the fake union workers that they bust in at the plant. That's right at Song's plant. We were right there. As my father, you know, nuked to death in Pendleton. First time I've been to Pendleton for a long time. As the solar panels on the freaking light poles in the parking lot of Songs. As we came together, Kathy, Jean, all of us, and I told Joni Ray later that night in Huntington Beach as we was over there, and I wish I'd have got some video of the gun turrets that still sit there on the point in Huntington Beach waiting for the Japanese in the night. Many years later, but it wasn't the Japanese in the night, it was Westinghouse and GE across the Pacific in the night. Stay untuned, stay untuned, stay untuned. I'm going to make some t-shirts, and I'm going to use the logo on the, as you know, in Eugene and in Huntington Beach. Don't dump in the hair when they're dumping right in theirs. Well, that thing, and I'll make some tea. I'll put them on my website. My website is Blanch Schwartz. But wow, I felt that energy there that day, and I told her that night, I says, I could tell you right now, I know in my soul, just like I knew that I wasn't going to die when they gave me 2 months to live, and I knew in my soul, in my dreams, as it was not let it be, let it be, let it be. As Paul McCartney had that dream, as his mother died when he was 14 years old of this evil disease, and he was frustrated and fought and fought and fought and fought and fought and fought. I can relate, and she came to him and wrote that song in his head, says, let it be. But I'm not Sir Paul. I am the country and western version of Hamlet. As my father, I won't let it be. I will refuse to let it be. I told Joni Ray down there that day, I can feel it, I can sense it, I know it. In my soul, in my heart, I know it. They're done. Nuclear's over. I could sense the energy. I could feel 1,400 people, the cops following me around, I knew it. The Southern Cal activists, they're the real deal, boy, down there. I'm telling you what. And we're making a difference. We've gotten to the NRCs. We attacked the NRC in that room that night. We went after them hard. They watched. They heard every word all of us said. They got to them as they've blocked the Toshiba, freaking Florida nuclear plant. It's a major victory. It's a major victory for us. The table has turned. Is it purely economics? No, it's not pure, because it was never purely. If it was purely economics, there'd never been one fucking build. We're making a difference. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. As people say, what is this crazy fucker up to with this fucking video? Simply, I'm fighting the good fight. Fight back. Fight fucking back. As oh cursed spite, I was ever born to set this right. As my father nuked to death, my fucking path was set in stone long before I got leukemia. As I ran and raved and went crazy about Fukushima, going to give you leukemia, then I get leukemia. The survival rate of the disease I have is less than 20%. The acute situation that I was in, my doctor says your chances of you being alive today are less than 1%. I'm fighting literally, quintessentially, the good fight. Stay untuned, stay untuned. This is a major victory for us. Jan? Right here where I'm standing. What's this? What's this? Oh yeah. In the early days, Miss Milky the Clown sent me that. I didn't look to see if it's made in America. I'm just going to take for granted that she thinks about these things. As we had another Bangladesh disaster, we'll take that issue. These are human rights issues. Fukushima, Japan, right there. Me right here. On the exact, to the decimal parallel. In extra virgin oil, huh? Stay untuned for real. Stay untuned. Stay untuned. I'll make the t-shirts up. I hope I can make them in some of these, as they call these, wife beaters, and we know what that's about. But it's about showing strength. And all you cancer fighters out there, every one of you, I'm not Let It Be. As Linda got cancer after he wrote Let It Be, that brilliant, amazing, incredible woman died way too young. I won't let it be. I refuse to let it be. I will not let it be. I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back, and all you people that are fighting this fucking good fight, I've got your fucking back. Because I was gonna quit. People say, fuck, you won't quit, you won't quit. Oh, bullshit, I've quit a whole bunch of fucking times. This is a lonely, lonely heart. I'm in a 3-year fucking battle from fucking hell. I'm halfway. As I stood right there and read that poem, I'll tag it, a year ago, when I had to decide whether the bone marrow transplant or not, and they couldn't chemo anymore, and I was not recovering. The doctors were confused, and they said, we're just going to let your body do it, Kevin. If you live, you live. We're going to fight this fight. And I read that poem then and says, they'll decide. I'm following that. I'm following that. As I refuse to let it be. It's more like this. Here's the song that I freaking sing. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. America. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Fight back. Stay on Tuna. We're winning this war. Great work to all you activists in Southern Cal, you jams up in Eugene, Oregon, you fighters in New York City. I know who you are. Wow, that energy I felt in Southern California in that room, I knew. I told her that night I could feel it. I never felt such power in my body, ever. As I hugged Kathy as she was in Fukushima, Japan, I'd never met her before. That energy, that photograph, I held up that post, Ignorance, Eugene, it flowed through my body so powerfully. I knew in my soul, just like I knew I was going to live. I knew right then, we're going to win this fucking war. Don't you fucking give up. Do not give up. Fight back.